Yeah, what's going on? Oh my goodness. I have been on Ruined Leon stream for the last how long he been live? 2 hours. What's the hymn? Red sings the blues. They've been kind of wrapping up about this whole Keke Palmer situation. So I was like, let me go put my take on it. Always got the water on deck. Let's just for while I just try to get some promotion going on. Let's go ahead and eavesdrop on Leon's stream and see what he's talking about.
So now that you know that, it's just a matter of building that shit up and really nothing else. Don't blow the bag.
Don't blow the bag, Peach.
Oh no! I'm not gonna go all out. Like I'm actually going if I do get this job, I will be starting to save up to get a place of my own because I really want to get out of here. But yeah, it's gonna be a wild ride. I even started having those weird dreams where when you have to look up on Google and what they mean, and they're like, oh, it means that your life is changing. Like I had a dream that the devil came to see me and took my mom.
I wish the devil would come see me.
That was a startling dream. I actually
if
almost.
If the devil come see me, I'm fucking him. He gonna understand.
I was like, oh,
hey, yo, what is going on?
For some reason, it was death itself, and it was in the form of a
Satan,
woman. And she took
death,
my mom, and
Lucifer.
I was all sad.
You come in this bitch.
Hey, yo, what?
Oh, you gonna get fucked.
That was a
by
very
me.
start. I don't dream very often either, and when I do dream, they tend to be nightmares for some reason. That was a nightmare. I love my mom.
Yo, what's going on?
It was. But I love my mom.
I ain't got a problem.
My parents my parents do have their flaws, but I love them at the end of the day.
I ain't got a problem dicking down the devil. He ain't gonna hurt me.
This is stupid.
You can now watch more mature content.
Like no selling the entire conversation right now. That is a crazy
That's
part.
another thing that's embarrassing.
Who died?
I really do feel like I have to open myself out more in the world because it is weird that I'm 24 and still like asking this stuff like, oh, what's this? It's just odd. It is odd.
Oh, Johnny Cooks. I don't know him.
In life. Some shit.
What's going on?
If I do get to move out, I'll be moving down south too. Shoot, I actually really want to move to Texas, so maybe we'll be neighbors.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to be neighbors with you.
I'll knock on Leon's door midstream and be like, Leon, open up. Peachy can now cook real bacon. I know. I actually haven't been able to microwave.
All right, let's put this NBC News.
Good.
Because it's so much different. You're absolutely right. It tastes. You could taste the flavor and everything. It's great.
All right, I'm about to pull this article up real quick. What's good? All right, so let's read. So evidently this is his little quote. This is my family, my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case. Keke Palmer's boyfriend, Darius Jackson, tweeted Wednesday. This dude, first of all, this dude looks like he came straight off the S-Curl box. But what do I know? Keke Palmer's boyfriend, the father of her newborn, is facing backlash after he criticized her on social media for wearing a sheer dress at an Usher concert. Palmer, who welcomed the baby with Darius Jackson this year, donned a dotted sheer dress with a bodysuit underneath, so it was a bodysuit. It was at Usher's residency in Las Vegas, where Usher serenaded her with his hit "There Goes My Baby." Just like Charlie Wilson's is better. Jackson shared a video of the clip of Palmer and Usher hugging, and as he's saying to her on Twitter, writing, "It's the outfit though, you a mom." All right, before I continue reading, I'm just sitting here looking at this outfit. Honestly, the outfit doesn't look anything. The outfit does not look crazy to me. So she's covered in all the areas that really need to be covered. And then the rest of it is covered by a very transparent and translucent covering. And so that is covering basically every other part of her body that is usually covered by clothing. Nothing's poking out except for the trunk, which I've been to concerts and I've seen girls wearing a lot less than this. So his tweet quickly sparked outrage online where many called Jackson out for shaming Palmer's clothes and doing it so publicly. Despite the frenzy of condemning tweets, Jackson doubled down. We live in a generation where a man of the family does not want the wife and mother of his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is. Let's rewind here. Wife, correct me. Somebody let me know if I'm wrong. Did he marry Keke Palmer? Somebody let me know if they're married. Because all I've heard so far is they're not married. So I don't know how we got to the point where now he's saying that this is his wife or something of that sort. This is my family, my representation. I have standards and morals. To what I believe, I rest my case, he added. Screenshots of his tweet had circulated on Twitter where they were met with a deluge of outrage. Don't get with a baddie if you can't handle a baddie, a Twitter user wrote. The issue is you're having this discussion on the internet. You're just embarrassing her for no reason. If you got a problem, communicate it with her and her only. I'm pretty sure that when he made this post, she was somewhere nearby. They could have had this conversation in person. He could have texted her, called her, FaceTimed her. I don't care. He is really acting like a whole female right now. Remember about 2 or 3 weeks ago, we were just talking about this whole situation with Mariah Mills? That. The issue, I just read that one. Imagine your girlfriend, Keke Palmer, and you have the audacity to publicly shame her on social media. Anitson said Palmer deserves better than an insecure man that would not only say this publicly, but also think this way in general. He stole her moment where she genuinely looked so happy and I hate it, another one said. Palmer's representatives did not immediately reply to a request for comment. Palmer appeared unbothered by the controversy, sharing photos Wednesday evening of her time at the concert on Instagram. She looks great. She looks absolutely amazing. I wish I had taken more pictures, but we were running late, she said in her caption. I'm telling y'all right now, if you haven't seen Usher, you must go. He was so fabulous, giving theater Atlanta down tips and tricks and just absolutely iconic. I was truly inspired as a performer, she added. Usher commented, the big boss, thank you for coming. Palmer gave birth to her son, Leotis Andrelton Jackson, in February in an Instagram post. At the time, she shared photos of her and Jackson in the hospital room holding their newborn. Only 48 hours of being parent, she wrote in her caption, born during Black History Month with a name to match. Welcome to the baby world, baby Leo. So February, March, April, May, June, July. So 5 months, not even 6 months old. Who the heck is Elliot? I'm not Elliot. So let's go ahead and address a lot of the situations that are being talked about in this. He talked about how, where is it at? I have standards and morals to what I believe. Do your standards include you basically getting on social media and posting pictures of you in your underwear? You had a lot less on than she did. So where are the standards and morals at, sir? And before we even get started into this whole traditional relationship, nothing about this was traditional. If this was a traditional, if we were in traditional times, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have been frowning on the fact that they had a child in a wedlock. So we can't really call this a traditional situation because nothing about this family is traditional, seeing that they're not married. And I've seen a lot of people kind of gloss over that whole situation. And that's a lot of the issue that I have when you start hearing about traditional relationships and traditional men and traditional women. Traditionally, you get married first, but here we are, and this is not a traditional family, so you can throw that whole conversation out of the window. Um, we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother of to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others. Again, she's not your wife; she's your girlfriend. And at the same time, Keke Palmer is doing what Keke Palmer has always done prior to you even meeting her. So it's kind of hard for you to try to want to change somebody who has done this all her career of being adult celebrity, because I don't think she was wearing clothes like this as a child celebrity. But as you get older, then her wardrobe changes, and that is nothing new to Keke Palmer. You can't be walking in and was like, all right, now that you had my baby, we're gonna change things up. No, that's not how that works. You knew what you're getting into when you got married. When not married, but when you laid with a woman. Dawson, why are you? I'm not Dawson. Oh my gosh, this is something, I tell you. This is definitely something. And then I saw on Twitter where they basically had found a lot of old tweets about him where he was, I think it was the Alton Sterling situation where he was defending the police officer. Really didn't have anything to do with it, but you know how Twitter does when they find out, oh, you are allegedly anti-black or defending a police officer that unalived the black unarmed black man. So on top of the fact that he's out here looking ridiculous, he's getting dragged for that. I did see a lot of discourse regarding whether things were being evenly discussed when it came down to situations of like Jay-Z, Beyonce, or Chance the Rapper when he was twerking on, when not twerking on, but he had the girls twerking on him. Let me see if I can go back into my Twitter and pull up some of the discourse from other people having that conversation as well. My likes. I'm not Dawson. Somebody was like, "What are you doing if Usher starts singing to your girl?" I would take the mic and ask him if he knew R. Kelly was a sicko when they made that same girl and ruined everybody's night. All right, so should I talk about the cocaine situation too? Because that is something that is also kind of popped off like crazy. No, so while we're attacking this man, let's go attack some of the takes from a lot of these quote unquote feminists out here that has also decided to take this moment to just basically let people know how dumb they are. So this one here is from a educator. Oh, wow. Useless man tweeting all that nonsense on the phone Keke bought and the data plan she pays for every month. A kept 304 should keep quiet. So let's apply that. If the woman is the one that's being kept, should she be quiet if something's going on with her? This is why you have to be careful what you say on the internet, because now she's getting dragged for that. And She deserves it just for how stupid that entire statement was. And I actually like this tweet here, quote tweeting it. So let me get this. Let me get this. Patriarchy is fine when or if he's rich. Feminism, whatever it is, I've said countlessly that many Nigerian so-called feminists don't even understand the ideology. Bunch of loud, frustrated, and angry man haters leading their sheep astray. Yeah, basically. LMAO, this tweet is too funny. Hot take on men from a lesbian. Please go and go play with the acclaim or something. Lead talk for people that have men and can keep them. Oh, this one here is hilarious too. This one here is absolutely hilarious. The original tweet says the women are saying Keke should be able to do what she wants because she's the breadwinner. Interesting. This woman here says, y'all missing the point. Stop policing what women wear. Stop telling women what to do. Just stop. I had 2 husbands and they would never. It's about embracing who the person is. Kiki's BD is insecure and hypocritical. He realized he can't control her because she's confident. And the reply is, you had 2 husbands. Had. Well, she blocked him. That again, sometimes it's okay to not give your entire think piece on these takes because you just expose yourself for not being very bright. Whitley Yates says the same people defending Keke were the same people mad at Chance the Rapper. Yeah. There is the whole angle of Chance the Rapper is married, Keke Palmer isn't, so I understand that take as well. But this is why I don't really get into a lot of these famous people when it comes to their relationships because a lot of times it's a lot of toxicity to it. We saw it with JT and Uzi Vert. Saw it with like Cardi B and Offset and all these other famous people who get in these relationships. And you find out that it's really not the goals you think it is. People look at Beyonce and Jay-Z. That is not relationship goals, marriage goals, any of that sort. So anytime you start looking at these relationships and even want to think about idolizing it, you always end up disappointed. What else? Honestly, I don't get why this is such a big deal. Why are y'all so mad about the outfit? Like, honestly, I would be a little bit more bothered by the mere fact that she was with Usher. But outside of that, I don't see the issue. Like the outfit was not horrible. Nothing was really wrong with the outfit, and again, everybody's overreacting. So I want to react to somebody that's actually done a. Let's see what Greg had to say, because I'm pretty sure Black Conservative Perspective has something that I'm probably going to disagree with, but I just want to see other people's perspective on this, and I'll analyze it from there. Oh yeah, and Christian had something to say about it too. Our good friend that's not gay, but likes men.
Responding to a tweet saying, "It's the outfit though, you a mom." After getting a ton of pushback, he released some statement talking about he has standards and morals and this is his family. I'll break this down really simply for you, Darius. We don't give a fuck that you have morals. We care that you hopped on the internet to criticize the mother of your child publicly in front of other people to try to make her look dumb. You were talking about this generation, this and that, and I actually agree with you. This generation's men is too comfortable disrespecting women in public. You have standards and morals?
Boy, he sounded like a liberal nowadays. What in the world?
Is one of those standards teaching your child to disrespect his mom? I don't know your situation, but I'm going to take a gander and say that since your woman is the breadwinner and probably takes care of you, you wanted to display your manhood in public and try to make a fool of her to make yourself look better. You don't look like a moral man, you look like a little insecure boy who needs to grow up.
Alright guys, so I want to talk about an interesting story that is going viral involving actress Keke Palmer and her boyfriend, who I don't believe was a famous person. Okay, I believe that
He's not.
this is a
Not
normal
at all.
person or a
Cool
somewhat
guy.
normal person that she is dating. And apparently their relationship drama is all out on the internet
A lot
because
of like famous
Keke
people
Palmer's
don't date
boyfriend went
like
off about the fact that he
genders
didn't
like me.
like Keke Palmer dancing up and being serenaded by Usher on stage at an event. And the video went viral, and he got upset because Keke Palmer is the mother of his child, a child that they just had together, and he felt that it was disrespectful, particularly, according to him, the outfit that she was wearing. So before I get into it, I want to go ahead and actually show you guys the video that is getting people so upset. There's a whole lot of debate about who's in the right, who's in the wrong, okay, in this situation. So let's go ahead and play it. Okay, as you can see here, this is Keke Palmer. Okay, this is Usher. He's about to sing to her. Now, I'm not playing the song because of copyright stuff. So we're just going to watch what happens because really, more than anything, is about the actions here. Okay, so she danced up on him, right? She's got her arm around him, and you know she's having a good old time. Okay, and Usher's having a good old time too. Okay, he's singing to her, he's serenading her. Okay, so now, you know, she kind of dancing for him. She turned around, showing him her cheeks, you know, and he looking at the cheeks and he's impressed by the cheeks, right? And yeah, I mean, you know, she's probably having a high school crush moment, right? She's having a little girl crush moment with Usher, right? That's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. And her boyfriend didn't like it, okay? Because he came out and expressed his dissatisfaction with it. And I want to read about it, let you guys know what the general situation is, and then I'm gonna give you guys my opinion in regards to who I believe is right and wrong in the situation. Quote, Keke Palmer's boyfriend, Darius Jackson, appears to delete Twitter account as she posts more Vegas pics. Keke Palmer's boyfriend, Darius Jackson, is seemingly signing off social media. Jackson appeared to delete his Twitter account on Thursday after facing backlash for his comments.
All right, so allegedly he also got his Twitter back on, so that he's no longer like deactivated
on the platform, calling Palmer out for her outfit choice, a black suit under a sheer dress, to watch Usher perform at his Las Vegas residency.
Very normal for a concert.
On Twitter, Wednesday night, Jackson quoted a tweet showing a video of Palmer in the outfit dancing with the Confession singer alongside the text, quote, if it's the outfit though, you a mom. In a second tweet elaborating on his stance, he wrote, quote, we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is. Okay, so that's what he said. He said, look, I don't want the wife or mother of my children showing butt cheeks to other men on stage, okay, embarrassing me, okay. He didn't like the outfit, allegedly, okay. So he got a whole lot of backlash for this, right? He got a whole lot of backlash.
Keke Palmer said, go ahead and complain to the internet about my outfit. I'm still going to post these pictures, though. She posted the pictures on Instagram with the caption that had nothing to do about the whole controversy. And I'm here for it. You know, it's so unfortunate that she shared publicly how she met this young man. His brother is an actor that was on the show Insecure. And he is, I don't want to say unemployed, but she described him as, you know, an up and coming actor. They met at a celebrity party. So he doesn't have the career that she does. And as we all have seen, she pushed that baby out and continued to work. So I think this situation is more about his insecurities as a man, and it has nothing to do with the outfit. Because number one, the internet pulled up several receipts of him posting pictures of her barely nude. There was a picture of her when she was pregnant that he snapped of her like in front of the bathroom, topless with panties on. Pictures of her twerking and admiring her new curvy body.
Oh, so it is jealousy. Cool.
So it's really about control and insecurity, and the insecurities that he expressed that he had a long time ago. And now, because he did that F-boy stuff, the internet pulled his receipts on Twitter of him being against Black Lives Matters and talking about police brutality.
Now, I'm against BLM too. But that's beside the point. The organization, because they done no for us. But let's continue with the topic at hand here.
Getting on Twitter to publicly shame the mother of your child is crazy because I know.
Keke Palmer's baby daddy is a jealous hater. And it's not even because of what he said. Do I have a problem with what he said? Of course. I don't think no man should be dictating what any woman wears, let alone the mother of your child. But the reason...
And this is where communication comes in relationships. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Why he's a jealous hater is because he posted it on social media trying to embarrass her. Like, you could have just texted her how you were feeling. You could have waited till she got home and let her know how you were feeling. But the fact that you tried to embarrass Keke Palmer on Beyonce's internet just solidified that you're a jealous hater. There was no need for him to make that post on social media, try to embarrass the mother of his kids. And then it backfired.
Yeah, so you seen that, you heard that. Now, what do I think about this? Who's in the right, who's in the wrong? I personally think that both of these individuals are in the wrong, okay? And I'm going to explain to you why. Keke Palmer's boyfriend is right to be mad and upset, okay? I would have been heated too, okay? Because his girl was on stage getting recorded showing her cheeks to another man. I don't give a damn who the man is, okay? I don't care who it is, okay? If my...
You knew this before you started dating her. You can't change a woman when they are fully an adult, a lifestyle they had been living well before you even walked into the picture, and expect for her to basically change because you're you. And really, you don't have much of a leg to stand on when you're not really the breadwinner.
My woman is in public showing cheeks to another man, then I'm going to be mad and I'm going to be upset, okay? I'm going to be in her ear about it, right? I'm going to be in her ear about it. But that's probably where it would have stayed, okay? It probably would not have went on social media because I think that him putting it on social media made it a whole lot bigger of a situation than it otherwise would have been, okay? If he just would have not said anything about it and just kept it private, then that is what it would have been, right? I think it would not have been that big of a deal, even though it is embarrassing, okay? It's embarrassing because he is the father of their kids. She's the mother of their kids. And she's on stage showing her cheeks to another man, which I think is disrespectful. It's disrespectful towards the relationship. It doesn't matter to me whether or not they're married. Now, ideally, they would be married, especially since they have a child. So they should have got married before they had a kid. But, you know, hey, things happen.
Is there even an intent to get married?
Despite that, they're still in a committed relationship, allegedly. Okay, maybe they're not anymore, right? Due to this drama. But I'm just saying they were in a committed relationship. You don't disrespect your man like that, right? You don't go on stage and disrespect your man like that. I don't care who it is. I don't care who you crushing over. You need to control it, right? You got to control it, especially in 2023, because everybody's watching. And that video is going to last forever, okay? That kid is going to grow up, and kids in school are probably going to give that kid a hard time because the mom is on stage showing butt cheeks, right?
That child is probably homeschooled. Well, if we're really being honest,
to another man. It's embarrassing. It really is. So I don't blame him for being upset. The problem is,
and let's keep it a buck. It ain't that big a deal. That's like the most menial situation that we've seen in the last 5 years when it comes to how this woman was dressed. This woman went to a concert. Anybody that's been to a concert knows how a lot of people dress to these events. She was a lot more clothed than a certain artist was at an NBA game.
Besides the fact that he went public about it, uh, is the fact that his excuse is BS, right? He's not actually really mad about the outfit. He's mad about the fact that, again, it was Usher, right? He's more jealous, okay? He's jealous
And there is where the Boondocks clip comes to mind.
of the fact that she was doing that with another man. He really didn't give a damn about the outfit because he himself has posted pictures and videos of his wife doing degrading things on the internet. Like, for example, twerking, okay, explicitly highlighting her body parts and how much her body part, aka her butt, has grown since she had a kid. He has.
And there you got it. This is exactly where it all lies at. He has shown all these parts off. The issue is that he's not the one showing it off. When he's the one showing it off, yeah, this is my girl, blah blah blah. Look at how thick she is and all this other stuff is perfectly fine. Now that she's out, basically on stage, being serenaded by Usher, it's an issue. Am I going to be a little insecure that she's on stage with Usher? I think that is a normal emotion, but at the same time, you're not going to catch me out and making a whole fuss about it on the internet because that ain't me. Honestly, that's some feminine energy. If I'm going to be honest here.
Has no problem objectifying and sexualizing his woman in front of the world when he's doing it. So he doesn't really care about the cheeks being shown to the world. He just cares about the fact that Usher was impressed by the cheeks, okay, and he was dancing up on his.
I don't even know if it was a thing of him being impressed by the cheeks. I didn't see him even checking her out like that. It's not like they don't know each other.
Woman or whatever, and Usher probably wanted to clap the cheeks too, right? I mean, we all.
If he hasn't already at one point or another, I mean, honestly, that's a bit weird because I'm pretty sure Usher could be Keke's is older to be her father. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Let me see. How old is Usher? Usher's 44. Keke's at my age, right? Yeah, Keke Palmer is 29. Just a few months older than me. That's a bit of a stretch. That's a bit of a stretch there, George. Greg.
Y'all know, okay? I mean, look, I mean, the way Usher was checking it out, he probably wanted to clap. Okay, there might have been an after party and something.
And I don't know if Keke wanted to mess around with Usher, according to the allegations of his condition.
Who knows? Okay, we know what these celebrities are into. You just never know with these people. Okay, he may have a legitimate reason to be concerned and upset about this. Okay.
And if you do have that legitimate reason, then you text her, call her, FaceTime her, or even wait for her to get home and have that conversation then.
But regardless, he should have went public about it. And I think what's actually worse than him going public is actually these people who are coming out and attacking him for going public, for making a bad decision to go public, because apparently it embarrasses.
It's the internet. It's the internet. You do something stupid, you say something stupid, you say something that could be even looked at as stupid, you're going to get dragged. I've said some things where people didn't like what I said, and I've been dragged on the internet. It is what it is. Yeah, move on.
Is his baby mama, right? It embarrasses Keke Palmer, who's a celebrity, by the way, right? Like let's keep it 100. She's a celebrity, okay? She's rich, right?
B-list.
He's embarrassing her, but you guys don't have the same smoke for her embarrassing him, okay? Because had she not did that,
because they don't see it as her embarrassing him. There's the issue.
then this would not have happened, right? Like this situation would not have happened. Again, I think he has been a little bit hypocritical, complaining about an outfit when, again, you know, he objectifies his own wife online in front of the world, which, I mean, hey, it is what it is. I think he's being hypocritical there, but I don't think that he's in the wrong for being upset. And I think that if you're going to give this man smoke for putting this out online, then you should give Keke Palmer the same smoke for the fact that she actually put her baby daddy, okay, her boyfriend, in this situation in the first place by embarrassing him by doing that. Okay, there's a way in which she could have, gotten serenaded by Usher without putting on a performance. Okay, I mean, I get it. It may have been something friendly. Okay, people might say, "Oh, you looking into it too much." It was just a friendly whatever. I don't give a damn, right? I don't care. Okay, I just don't want to see my woman personally with another man. I don't care if she's play acting or what. I don't want to see her being emotional or having.
And again, this is where communication comes into play. If this is something that you don't feel comfortable with your woman doing, you have that conversation prior to the situation. You assess the situation. You make sure that you know that this woman has not done this for practically all her adult life. And then you have this conversation. Hey, look, this is what I think is going to work best for us in this relationship. And then you go from there. You don't take somebody who is a celebrity, like you have just admitted, and honestly, what's new? Is she doing anything different that she wasn't doing prior to this?
Some type of sexual tension with another man. I don't want to see it, period. Okay? It is what it is. So, in conclusion, I think we have too many Yas queens. She's an independent woman. She makes all the money. She's famous. She can do what she wants. You got too much of that, okay? Because it seems to me that because she's a black independent woman who makes so much money and she's famous and yada, 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 she shouldn't be held accountable for her actions, okay? If you're going to give him smoke, okay, for putting it out in public, then you got to get her smoke for putting it out in public and doing what she did and not understanding in that situation that, hey, I'm in a relationship.
I'm gonna put this into perspective for you. Let me cook with this. So this happened. When did this happen again? Let me double check on something. Let me just double check on something here real quick. July 5th. What's day? Okay, cool. 85% of the people, and I'm just pulling a number out my hat, and it's probably going to be even more or less, give or take, 85% of the people that are talking about the situation right now would have not have known about this if this man would have just went ahead and addressed his grievances in private with his girlfriend like most other men would do, instead of coming on Twitter and basically getting upset, throwing a fit about it. But now more people know about the situation because he made a bigger deal out of it than it should have been. And that's where the problem lies. But I don't know, maybe I'm just a random guy that doesn't know what he's talking about. That's why nobody cares about what the truth says, but I didn't ask. So I'm gonna get up out of here. Let me know what y'all think about it. Peace, love, pop stars. Always remember to drink your water. I'll see you on the other side.